It's Friday night, so you know things are about to get freaky. Welcome to The Freak Show. Here are your hosts, JustinFREAKIN and Sparkles Lavendar.
What's up, nerds?
Look. We tried to pull a April Fool's joke, and nothing came together. It involved the media winch. It did not go well at all. I tried, didn't I? I tried.
You got a lot of technical difficulties, sir.
Yeah, it's not my fault. What is up, you beautiful people? Put your fucking microphone in your mouth.
Eat my ass.
No, it's got tumors all over it.
Hey, I'm a tumor.
Welcome to the Friday Night Freak Show. We were gonna do a whole bit to start the show off. It didn't work out that way.
But I'm gonna start putting all the pre-show shit on Snapchat.
Yeah, you gotta make your own sentence with that.
I'm on there, find me. It's Sparkles Lavendar. Shit.
She wouldn't sit down and let me fucking focus the camera.
Raymond was here.
Yes, Raymond was here. He rolled you a blunt. Did he roll you a second blunt?
No, just the one.
The one that we smoked?
No, the one that he left.
Oh, the one that we smoked earlier was the one he brought.
Yeah, he brought it one.
You don't know what Snapchat means?
I don't either. I still don't quite understand it, but I know if you screenshot something, it'll tell on you. It's a snitch. It should be snitch chat. Yeah, it's sneaky. I don't like it.
So if somebody you send somebody a picture of your ass and they take a screenshot of your ass.
It goes, this person just took a screenshot, and you're like, okay, then why did we even use Snapchat? And also, Signal doesn't tell on you like that.
Snapchat talks. It talks back to you.
It's sassy. It tells on you and it snitches.
My Google has been acting up.
Yeah, she makes me talk to her 3 or 4 times before she does what I'm supposed to, like turn off the lights. It's like 4 or 5 times. She's like,
And Smokey's being crazy. I don't know what's going on. But we were gonna recreate the Will Smith, Chris Rock shit. Sparkles was going to smack the shit out of me.
I done practiced once.
And then she was going to pull Media Winch on, and it was going to be a show of Media Winch and Sparkles. I was going to sit it out, but then Sparkles didn't actually like the idea of doing the whole show.
I still could just slap the shit out of you.
She didn't like the idea of doing the whole show without me.
So I don't know how to...
Fuck!
Why'd you move, you fucking bitch?
I didn't move. I leaned into it the way Chris Rock did. You got the blunt wet and everything.
Go get a paper towel.
I don't think I got any paper towels left, to be honest with you. You have to go get you some tissues.
You have to go get a dish towel.
Toilet paper and shit.
Go get a dish towel.
Dish towel it is then.
He fucking moved.
What?
Yeah, you did, Michael Scott.
Did Michael Scott move? When
Yeah.
He was trying to be slapped one time?
Yeah, Pam was gonna slap him. She did slap him. They had to do it outside.
No, I'm not licking tea up off of my nasty ass desk.
I done cleaned it once.
I know the shit that goes on this desk. I'm not licking anything on this desk. We got our walnut fudge that I couldn't believe was $8.
I told him. He goes, it is not. I said, I go in there every other day and buy some fucking fudge at $8.
No. Back when I had a car, this is like 3 years ago. This is clearly pre-pandemic. I went in that store all the time. I bought fudge quite often when I went in that store. I'm like, fudge is like $3 or $4.
No, it's not.
No, $3 or $4. No fucking $8 fudge. Sure enough, motherfucking $7.80 for fudge. $7.80, almost $8 for a thing of walnut fudge. Do you know how much fudge is? Like 2 cups sugar, 1 cup milk.
Go get me a lighter.
Just a little bit of vanilla extract, like 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder. That's fudge. Some walnuts, whatever accoutrements you want to put inside your fudge.
Get me some goddamn fucking lighter.
The fuck? Why do you want to get violent tonight?
Yeah, peaceful protests don't work. That wasn't going to get me a lighter.
Guys, we just smoked a blunt. We just smoked a blunt.
I've got to dry this one.
Okay, that was the thing that when we were gonna have our little fake fight. That was the thing I wanted to argue over. Was you like constantly calling me like stupid whore? You fucking idiot.
You fucking idiot. I'm going to slap you again.
Can you do it right this time? Are you gonna spill tea all over your phone again?
I'm gonna beat you with a fucking electrical cord's what I'm gonna do.
I'm gonna move everything out of the way so maybe she can get it right. Come on. You got it in you? Don't knock my tooth out now. Don't knock my tooth out. Oh, fuck.
I think I should get like one of those a day.
It stung a little. She didn't get all of it. She got mainly the tips of her hand, of her fingers.
I struck him like he was a child talking in church.
Food grab slap combo. Okay, here's my tea. Here's your tea. Okay, so she didn't have a tea.
I just drank it all.
I told her, like, hey, I've just got regular tea. I don't have... She calls my tea pussy tea.
It tastes like he puts a bunch of flower juice in it.
I drink herbal teas that have, peach or raspberry, blueberry. I drink that kind of... She calls it pussy tea. I just have regular tea. This is just a regular fucking sweet tea. And she takes a drink of it. She's like, oh, no, it tastes like flowers still. Apparently, like, I forget, she doesn't use real sugar. I use real sugar. She's got an aversion to the real sugar, apparently.
Apparently yours tastes like flowers.
My sugar tastes like flowers?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm thirsty.
She likes pussy tea. It's the kind of tea I would serve if I was having a lady over.
Well, I do serve it when I have a lady over.
Not for this lady. I'm no lady. I'm a fucking bog witch.
Oh, I told Raymond that he was acting like his grandmother, and that I was gonna smack him like his grandmother. He's like, you wouldn't smack her. You wouldn't smack a lady. And Sparkle was like, she's no lady. She's a bog witch.
There's a difference.
Can we try to get Media Winch on? Can we are you still ready?
Is it even working?
Can we do this? We had her via video. We didn't have her audio. That was the issue we were having.
Oh, hello?
There is a Media Winch.
Hello?
But I gotta kill this thing. There we go. Yes, Media Winch.
Hey.
What's going on? You sound good too.
Okay, good. I don't know what... Okay, so, like, ever since Dave reinstalled my machine, don't get me wrong, Dave's Kung Fu was the best. But OBS updated, and it's been giving me shit ever since. And he wrote a script, so when I want to start my system, all I have to do is open Cadence and then Claudia and start Mix, and then I have a script that launches everything else. But it literally launches fucking everything else. It launches Butt, it launches OBS, it launches like 2 different browsers, all my fucking, it just like all my streaming shit. And so when I try and sort through all of that stuff, sometimes I fuck it up.
It is okay. Well, our plan was to make it seem that Media Winch and Sparkles were now doing the freak show, that I had been fired.
And we were running off. Really, it's just that we wanted to run off without you.
Mhm.
We're sick of your pussy tea, and so we needed to have like.
Yeah, my son even
we
came
need to go
down
on
because he thought the idea of me slapping him and him just grabbing muffins and taking him away would be awesome.
I don't know.
Oh, so he wanted to drag me out of the picture, is what you're
Yeah.
saying. Okay, so what would you? Okay, say you and Media Winch did a show together. What would the name of the show be?
Two bog witches.
two bog witches in a dumpster.
Two bog witches and a microphone.
I'm gonna try to get her. Okay, I would love for her to go on Satanic Panic one time and
That'd be fun.
promote the freak show, but you guys come on so damn late, and she's got to work on a Friday. It's a work day.
Yeah.
That's a work
I do
night.
too. Fuck, and I was at Dave's last night until almost 1 a.m. That was late for me.
I came in during Fire by Night, and dude was talking about like the Beatles and Led Zeppelin and shit, and I just
Oh, I
wasn't
know.
into it.
That shit is the worst.
Do you know about Fire by Night? You've never checked out the Satanic Panic show because it's on too late for her.
Yeah, like I even tried to check out the show the other night, and then as soon as your stuff started working, my internet went nope.
Nope.
I mean, there is a VOD. I mean, last night there might not have been one, I think, because Dave spun afterwards.
But you would really enjoy that show. Fire by Night is this youth ministry show that they did from what, like 87 to 92, 93.
Adjust that forward by about 3 or 4 years, from like 80, 89, 88, 89 to like 94, 95.
And they're doing like bad sketch comedy, and the dude was on
Is
cocaine.
it like Everything is Terrible?
It's like Christian Saturday Night Live.
Like everything is, they take like old shit and then rerun it. Everything is terrible.
No. They're doing like original sketch comedy and shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Christian bands. And
Yeah, and they have Christian bands, and they
go play
and,
White Savior, other countries. You know,
Yeah, they'll show you their mission
terrible.
trips and shit. Explain to you what's going on, but like it's fun to go back and watch that, knowing that the dude like he had a jacking it in San Diego moment.
Oh.
And he was like caught with like, was it hookers and cocaine and shit?
Oh, a whole bunch. It was a big old mess.
Yeah. But now, like he's back to being a Christian minister, isn't he?
Isn't that a Broadway song?
He's
Jack-
woke.
Jack and it.
Dave says he's hella woke now.
Wait, he's woke?
Dave says he's hella woke now. And that fucking, what's his name? Fucking Cletus, his fucking sidekick. What's his fucking name? The blonde dude with the glasses, the fucking, that has an even crustier mullet. The fuck is his name? Anyway,
Even crustier
Doy
mullet.
Lean.
See, Fire by
And,
Night is lit. It is.
Yeah, Curiouser knows.
I talked to a person whose name was Doy Lean today.
Doylene.
Yeah, it was a man. Doyleen.
How old was Doylene?
Mid-40s, and he works for a Supreme Court.
The fuck? Well, like, is he from like old money or some shit?
I have no idea where that name would come from. The only Doy I know is the cow Doy from Auntie Donna.
No, it's not Scrooge, Curiouser. It's fucking Clarence. Clarence is the one. Clarence is a fucking big old stoner now. We're trying to get him on the show.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Yeah, it would be super awesome. I have a big old pile of weed. I'm just gonna roll like 900 joints while I sit
Oh,
here.
show her what my baby rolled. I call him my blunt roller 3000. Show her the tip.
Oh, it's cute. Show her the tip. That's what he
Just the
said.
tip, man. Just the tip.
Never just the tip.
I made the person that made this.
One of these days, mine will be able to do that for me, and it will probably be Libby, probably not Juliet.
Yeah, you don't have a kid old enough to trust with your weed yet, right?
Not yet. I mean,
I
I mean,
don't trust him with it.
you just let him handle it.
I let him handle it. He can't take it to his room or nothing.
Mm-mm. No. No.
Oh, so you wouldn't let a man just have a bowl to take to his room and
He can have a bowl, but he ain't taking it. He ain't just being like.
Did he?
How old
What
is
do
he?
you? What do you do?
22.
What do you do with my tray? I took
How
my
old?
tray over to him.
22. 22.
Oh, come on now.
He'll be 23 this year.
When I was shit. By the time I was 23, I've been smoking weed for 10 years already.
I mean,
That's some rookie numbers. You got to pump up those.
I made him.
A bowl is a treat.
I was in high school with him for a while. I even told him like
Oh,
I
you
didn't
guys
know
went
I
to
was.
high school together?
Yeah, I didn't know I was pregnant. Like I peed on the stick. I was on depot shot. I took a blood test all the time. Not pregnant, right? So I always have a blunt and a Moon Pine RC at lunch, and I would leave campus, and then I would drive back after, and that's when I was about 5 months pregnant.
Well, that explains a lot of things.
I wasn't even getting my folic acid. I'm surprised he ain't got spinal bifida.
What is spina bifida?
It's when you don't get enough folic acid and vitamin B, and then the skin around the spine doesn't form all the way.
And what, like, does it make you hunch over or something?
You can't walk. Sometimes you're paralyzed.
Ow.
Yeah.
Birth defects.
Oh. I mean, like, your kid has enough wrong with
He
him.
has enough wrong.
Take
He's
the
even,
folic acid, lady.
he's even wearing a heart monitor right now.
He was throwing ice at me, and I was getting ready to go over and beat his ass. He was being really fucking annoying.
Don't beat the near miss spina bifida baby's ass.
I mean,
It's not nice.
he's a
They've
plumber.
already had enough near misses.
He's a plumber for a living, so he's been Jethro'd all day. You know, he's got that energy. So when he gets home, he wants to like play like a puppy, and I ain't got it in me.
Let me ask you, was he a toilet baby?
No,
He wasn't no toilet baby?
no. I mean, there was no mistaken. There at the end, I looked like Octomom. I had
I
to
was
have
almost a toilet baby. My mom kept me a secret all the way up until she was fucking having me on the bathroom floor.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, my mom was 16 when she had me. So yeah, my grandparents are Southern fucking Baptist and old Navy people, and they were in their fucking kick and stretch and kick 50s. And yeah, that was a surprise. Hi.
Hey, Media Winch's mom is super fucking cool.
She is though. She wasn't for a while, but she's cool now.
like,
Oh, she
Like,
wasn't?
David couldn't even descend into my pelvis. His head was so big. I had to have a C-section, and then they broke 3 ribs. Like
Oh,
they
Jesus.
tried to induce me, and I dilated to 1 after 48 hours.
Can you stop with the
Jesus.
medical shit?
He's a big-headed baby. You see his head today.
You're like, what was the problem?
We had a fucking do-rag on, and I'm like, what are you doing with the do-rag on? We're like just talking shit about your kid.
It's not a do-rag, it's a gaiter, and it protects his long flowing locks from the sewage that he works in every day.
My kids would be right up here on here with me. The last time, that was maybe the second time I came on your show. I left the microphone open and Libby came in and crashed your show. Remember that?
Oh yeah, I talked to her for a little while.
Did she talk to you about dragons?
I don't remember what we talked about because remember I have
You were only born today and hatched out of a pod.
yeah. Like my memory is to yesterday, and if that.
He'll forget the show, and I'll have to pull it and send a clip of it and be like, see, this happened.
Is it still sun shining? Is like that sun in your window I'm seeing?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pitch black here. It's so weird. Time difference is so weird.
And it's like almost 40 degrees.
Yeah, I wish you didn't have the door open.
Yeah, well, it's stuffy in here.
She's got a sweatshirt on.
Well, yeah, because it was cold outside and we were running about.
Well, put a fucking t-shirt on.
You know, I bet if I took my crock off and hit you in the head, it would be hilarious because I have an enormous crock. Probably bounce.
Oh.
I kicked my shoes off and pegged the shit out of Raymond right in the middle of the head with my little baby dog crock right.
Don't say you pegged Raymond. That's not cool.
I said in the head with my little crock. It bounced and it made like a whump sound.
Why is everyone encouraging violence against me?
Because I mean, seriously. Could everybody just join together and we do Chicago if he had it coming?
Listen, he hasn't been any G.I. Jane 2 jokes. I think we're fine.
God, are we gonna have to talk about that?
I don't want to talk about them or sex, puking, or none of it.
Oh, but I've got one of your favorite people talking about it. Just for you. I have
Orenthal James.
I have OJ.
Oh my God.
Okay.
I have been listening to Howard Stern fucking religiously for the last like 3 months solid. Okay. I had to take a break from Robert Evans and Behind the Bastards because I binged his shit for like almost a year. It's taken me that long just to get through that fucking podcast. And I only made it up to like maybe August or September of pandemic year 2020. So this week, obviously, since the Oscars were on Sunday, he's been like every day he's been revisiting this thing, and he brought up the OJ Simpson fucking clips, and I don't think that I have laughed that hard by myself in the fucking car. I almost pissed my pants.
Well, see, I haven't watched it yet. I've been saving it for Sparkles. I don't know what fucking OJ has to say. Are you ready for this?
You're gonna be so happy.
Are you ready?
It's oh God. It's
see,
so
Sparkles didn't want to talk about it until I brought up that OJ was the one talking about it.
Yeah, I mean, I can name 5 of his songs. Can you?
She's a big OJ fan, apparently.
He has songs.
Not that I'm aware of, but you never know.
Only fans really know him.
Only fans. Oh, hold on here. Let me get it queued up. Oh, fucking Twitter being weird on me. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, O.J. Simpson talking about the Will Smith Chris Rock incident.
Hey, Twitter world is yours truly. I just had to run to a quiet spot. I'm here on that other coast. That is beautiful.
Hold on, Sparkles. I don't think I'm high enough for this shit.
This motherfucker. Look at how great fucking time I'm having. I should have paid fucking Ron Goldman's family, but I'm fucking in some clubhouse with a fucking.
You know, Kris Jenner framed him. That was the first black man she ever fucked up.
The audacity.
I don't know.
The audacity of this fucking.
You remember the night they said that they kept hearing a dog bark? That was Chris's cover. She was walking her fucking dog, and she saw Ron Goldman go up to Nicole, and she got so fucking jealous. She just jacked the shit out of him. He goes, I'll just blame OJ and tell Rob to fucking be his attorney. And then I'll just play all sad and shit and sap it up to the cameras. And that was her first little taste of drama. And that's what started this whole fucking mess.
My whole fucking bit, like, if you guys are not familiar with Sparkle's line of conspiracy theories here, she believes Kris Jenner did 9/11. She believes Kris Jenner invaded Ukraine. Everything in the last 20 years has been Kris Jenner, and it's fucking 30 years.
Get right on. I'll. You know what? I'm the caboose on that. I'll back that shit right the fuck up.
I mean, she is the evil.
And if you guys remember a couple months ago, I had an existential crisis. It was because, like, I felt like the show was becoming a talking about celebrity shows, and I was keeping up with the Kardashians too much because of your fucking conspiracy theories.
No, this whole, like, Kim Kardashian, fucking Kanye West, Pete Davidson fucking shit, I'm fucking here for it. It's fucking hilarious. Like, Kanye's Instagram is just a dirt mine of gold.
I feel sorry for him. I think he is severely mentally ill. I think he needs to get help.
Yeah.
I really feel sorry for Kanye.
I really had money on Kim getting Chris Benoit.
Wow.
That's for like the last 5 years. That's where I've really been banking on. I was like, he gonna kill them and they sleep.
It's like given the.
And then he's gonna say, I'm Jesus, and God told me to do it.
given the circumstances, I feel like she probably did escape a bad situation that could have ended like that. Unfortunately,
Crazy man.
He is a crazy man. Speaking of crazy men, O.J. Simpson. Let's hear what he has to say.
Crazy.
I'm here on that other coast, and it's beautiful. Now, I got here thinking spring break was over and I would come and get behind it, but evidently places like Delaware, University of Delaware and stuff, they do late spring break, and they chased me. I finally got to a place that it's a little quiet. Now, I thought the question I would be getting all day would be the question about the overtime rule.
Who killed Nicole? Who really killed Nicole?
It was Kris Jenner walking that fucking dog.
Both teams get the ball from like the 30-yard in and go in, but anything is better than what happened last year. To not see Josh Allen have an opportunity.
I don't give a shit about your footy ball.
Certainly, it hurt me. But the question I've been getting is Will Smith and Chris Rock. Hey, look, it was unfortunate. I think Will was wrong. Look, I understood the feeling. Now, in my life, I've been through a lot of crap, and I was raising 2 young kids. And
That's what OJ's
He
missing.
understood the feeling. He understood the feeling.
What's he going to tell him next? That he needs to practice some impulse control?
Yeah. He needs me behind him just dancing and eating a club sandwich.
He understands the feeling of wanting to slap somebody. Also, I'm sorry,
I mean,
Media Winch, your video is fucked up on this screen, but you look gorgeous over here. we got you all in high def and all your beauty, but I've scrunched you up over here in the corner. I'm sorry.
if I was OJ's friend, I'd go up and just slap the shit out of Kato Kalin for no good reason. I mean, the cops ain't gonna arrest me.
Well, because you're OJ's friend?
I won't say I'm OJ's friend. Just walk up to him and just bitch slap him and walk away.
Okay.
He'll just look real confused and be like, you know what you fucking did.
Let's finish hearing what OJ has to say.
every comedian in the country had an OJ routine, and don't think I wouldn't want to be slapped a couple of those guys, but you got to accept it's humor, and I didn't even think that was all that egregious. I thought it was a
Egregious.
funny joke, but I don't know. I don't get it. I know this. After what happened to me in Las Vegas, if I would have done that in front of 1 billion people watching around the world, they would have given me life without. I'm just saying. Hey, take.
No, they tried to do that with your shit in L.A.
The fuck, you killed 2 people and they didn't give you
He didn't kill
Yourself
nobody.
right out of that.
He
I mean,
killed
I guess
nobody.
you could. I guess he's a prime example, right? One of the very first examples of it doesn't matter what color you are. If you got money, money buys privilege.
But also, you saw how racist that cop was, and then if you go back and listen to the tapes outside of the trial, that dude literally said that OJ did it because he was a black man.
Oh, 2 things can be true. The LAPD is absolutely racist as fuck. The LAPD is corrupt as fuck.
So why would they have
but
looked at?
OJ can be a murderer.
They didn't look at any other evidence.
OJ did.
Let's say tonight after I leave, I turn off my phone and I take a fucking walk, and somebody's window's open, and I just pop in there and kill the shit out of them and leave. Who's to say that when their spouse or whoever comes home, they don't get blamed and they didn't even fucking do it?
But like the likelihood of that happening is like
Shit happens, don't it?
it does, but like the likelihood of you doing the scenario, like you're far more likely to be murdered by somebody you know.
But also, let's say somebody I know was murdered, and I didn't act the way that somebody thought I should act because I never act emotionally appropriate. So they might think I did it because of the way I act. Because sometimes just because
But
you're callous and you don't care doesn't necessarily mean you're guilty.
But he totally did it.
Yeah, he totally did it.
He totally did it. There's no way. What other suspect? What other plausible story
Exactly.
is there?
It's Kris Jenner because they didn't investigate anybody else. But if you start to look at shit and like look at how she acted thereafter and how she talked to people.
You just made an argument that you can't like judge the way people act. Like, oh, well, I don't.
No, she
react the
drummed
same
it up.
way as-
She played victim to people. Like her and Nicole were some kind of friends when really they were competitive.
You watch true crime.
I watch it all.
Sparkles predominantly watches shit like Trailer Park Boys and Sunny and Seinfeld, like on loops.
I put together a writ of mandamus today and submitted it to the Supreme Court and bound it with 10 fucking copies. I think I know about fucking evidence. And how it's presented and what's allowed and what isn't allowed. And the path that they fucking took was only one goddamn direction. If you don't look anywhere else, you're not going to see shit else.
Because there wasn't anywhere else to look.
Because he fucking did it.
You can't manufacture something. I mean, you can manufacture another place to look, but generally those are pretty thin and don't hold up.
Like everything, like everything points to him doing it.
There's no way he could.
And then
there's no way he could get back and forth like that. There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way.
Absolutely was like the time frames matched up perfectly.
Let's say me and OJ were going somewhere. You think even if he was awake on time and getting ready and everything, we're gonna make that fucking flight if I told him the real time? Mm-mm.
I don't know if he's studious or not. He probably is.
Look at him. He's a carefree man. He don't give a fuck about shit.
Yeah, if I got away with double murder, I'd probably be pretty fucking carefree too.
Yeah. That's now. This is the OJ of 30 years ago, who was a movie star, who had all kinds of endorsement deals and shit.
His other ex-wives are still alive.
Who was a commentator and like that motherfucker had to be places all the goddamn time. So like he might have been studious back then. Him being carefree now is just the result of the fact that, you know,
he's also got a nice set of fucking teeth. Look at him.
Boy, howdy, does he? Where's this money coming from? How's he got money now?
Yeah, OJ's just a narcissist. He's not a murderer. He's an asshole.
You're acting like a narcissist can't be a murderer and like
they can, but he's just not. He'll slap the shit out of you for talking back to him, but he ain't gonna kill you. He might throw you out of the car in the middle of nowhere and slap you, take your shit, leave you with one shoe, but he will not fucking kill you.
Media Winch, come get her.
That's your girl.
Come get her. I don't know what to do with her.
No, we don't know what to do with her out here either.
And I've been on a Michael Jackson kick, and we were listening to Michael Jackson while we were eating dinner.
And I tell you this, I bet if he did slap you, it's gonna be like 4 little fists coming across your face.
We were having the whole like fucking. She is convinced Michael Jackson was a pedophile.
I didn't say his music was bad.
Better not, cause goddamn, it's not. Like Stranger in Moscow. Sorry. Apparently he wrote that in like 93. And I was wondering how he could be walking down the street in Moscow.
How did I say he was? Tell him. Likes being a little white girl.
He dressed up like a little white girl to walk around Moscow, and that's how like nobody recognized him, and he was able to write that song.
But even won a little pageant.
Oh.
It's the only way to get him back to the next plane.
Too lazy to hide a OJ didn't hide a body. They were just like laying there in the front yard, weren't they?
Yeah, while his kids were asleep.
And Kato Kalin was in the beach house, right?
Guest house, pool house.
It's been
a leaky air conditioner.
It's been a few years since I watched the People versus O.J. Simpson.
Yeah. I watched that like a couple of months ago. I hadn't seen it before, and I was like just surfing for something to watch, and I'm like, oh. I looked at the fucking cast. I'm like,
it is goddamn good.
Miss this?
Have you
I
watched?
Fucking miss it.
Have you watched Impeachment Story yet?
No, what's that?
That's the third season of American Crime Story. It's the Clinton impeachment. The one
with
it's is it Jonah Hill's?
Yeah,
sister?
Jonah Hill's sister, Benny.
Yeah, she plays Monica. She is amazing. I love her.
She's also in What We Do in the Shadows.
And Sarah Paulson is Linda Tripp. Who's the dude? Who's the dude that played Clinton? He's really good. He's a name. I forget who it is.
He's a name.
No, he's a big name actor. I just don't remember his name.
I watched Moneyball the other day too for the first time. That was pretty good.
I've never seen Moneyball.
It's really good, but it's like I guess maybe I'm a little biased because it's like a local kind of movie because it's about the A's, but not an A's fan, but Jonah Hill was also in that, and he was also very good.
I don't know anything about baseball except there's no crying.
Why am I not seeing Bill Clinton on the cast list here? Oh yeah, Hillary is Eddie Falco.
Because his name is William.
Oh, Edie Falco.
Yeah. Oh, Clive Owen. Clive Owen is Bill Clinton.
Carmela Soprano. That's Edie Falco. Nurse Jackie.
Yeah. Nurse Jackie. Fantastic
Great.
show.
Fucking amazing show. Have you never seen The Sopranos?
Oh yeah, I've seen The Sopranos. I've watched it all.
Okay.
She's been watching Shrill. I tried to watch the first season, but it gave me a lot of triggers and I couldn't. I had to stop it.
One of the actors from The Sopranos and Goodfellas and something else, like he died this past week, so I was gonna watch Goodfellas tomorrow.
Oh, who was that?
Huh? Oh,
Which one was it? Chad will probably tell us.
He was in The Sopranos. Ow! Shit!
There's a table there.
Paul Herman. Known for Goodfellas, Sopranos.
Oh, Bill's Beansy. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, that dude. So I was gonna watch Goodfellas tomorrow. You gonna? Or Goodfellas? I've been fucking it up. At least I'm not saying it like a
Good fellows.
Fellers.
Goodfellas. Are you gonna watch it with me?
It all depends. I got a lot of work to do.
Well, I said you gotta do it in the afternoon because tomorrow is WrestleMania.
I don't know nothing about that either.
WrestleMania. I am wearing Undertaker is getting put into the Hall of Fame. I've got my Undertaker shirt on. Ooh.
I've got on my pink Coles.
Media Winch. Do you know about Scott Steiner math?
No.
You've never heard Scott Steiner math?
No.
Okay, well, Scott Steiner is going into the WWE Hall of Fame tonight. I wanted to play his most famous moment. Sparkles really enjoys it.
141% chance of math.
And it's awesome that you've never seen it. So I would like to get your impression of it. You used to watch like 90s wrestling, didn't you?
This is
early 80s
2008.
wrestling.
Okay, do you remember the Steiner brothers?
Vaguely.
Okay, well this is Scott Steiner. He goes on to be a single star.
And also, let's talk. There's chain metal wigs.
He's got a chainmail on, but he's getting ready to give a classic promo, and I think you're gonna like it. Here we go.
It's going to be a three-way for the TNA heavyweight title at Sacrifice between you, Kurt Angle, and Samoa Joe. Now, before you get there, you have an important step tonight as you and X-Division champion Petey Williams take on the unlikely duo of Kurt Angle and Samoa Joe.
You know, they say all men are created equal, but you look at me and you look at Small Joe, and you can see that statement is not true. See, normally if you go one-on-one with another wrestler, you got a 50-50 chance of winning. But I'm a genetic freak, and I'm not normal. So you got a 25% at best at beating me. And then you add Kurt Angle to the mix, your chances of winning drastically go down. See, the three-way at Sacrifice, you got a 33 and a third chance of winning. But I got a 66 and 2/3 chance of winning because Kurt Angle knows he can't beat me.
He can't beat me.
He's not even gonna try. So Samoa Joe, you take your 33 and a third chance minus my 25% chance, and you got an 8 and a third chance of winning at Sacrifice. But then you take my 75% chance of winning. If we used to go one-on-one and then add 66 and 2/3%. I got a 141 and 2/3 chance of winning at Sacrifice. See, Joe.
141.
And they spell disaster for you at Sacrifice.
You can count on it. Wow.
66 and 2/3%.
Quick maths.
I love that.
And you know who won that match?
Nobody. Because they were all still trying to count before they got to the
No,
ring.
it never fucking happened.
Yeah. I was gonna show on the very first Freak Show. I was gonna play that match for Sparkles, but like the match happened, it just like Kurt Angle was replaced. Kurt Angle broke his neck and was replaced with Frankie Kazarian.
Thus, the match never technically happened.
And I think Samoa Joe actually won it, even though he knew he couldn't beat Scott Steiner.
Oh, that's right.
Oh. So and here's a fun fact. Scott Steiner is going into the WWE Hall of Fame tonight, but 5 years ago they had like signs up outside of the Hall of Fame saying not to let him in and to call the cops if he showed up. Because he said he was going to kill Hulk Hogan's wife.
That sounds reasonable.
That sounds reasonable.
Did you say they said they were gonna kill Hulk Hogan twice, or they were gonna kill Hulk Hogan's wife?
Wife.
Why?
I don't remember. Let's look it up. I'm sure there's a video of Scott talking about it.
You have to kill the original vampire to kill all the others, right?
One harpy to rule them all.
I mean, Scott's probably doing the Lord's work, right?
And he used to run a Shoney's, but it went bankrupt because he's giving away strawberry pies.
He did. No. I think this was Hulk Hogan's other wife. This was after Linda, because this was after the whole.
There was more than one.
Hogan Knows Best. Yeah, he got divorced after the. Yeah, the wife he was sharing with Bubba the Love Sponge wasn't Linda. No, wait a minute. He was fucking Linda, or he was fucking Bubba the Love Sponge's wife. I'm sorry, I'm backwards.
Oh, you don't know about them angel pussy pies at the Shoney's?
Well,
Strawberry pie.
to answer your question correctly, the only reason Hulk Hogan has been in the news is because of the sex tape he's done lately. And it goes along the lines of what I think of him, what a lying piece of shit he is. He tried to get me arrested last year at WrestleMania because he said I grabbed his wife, threatened to kill him in the airport because all the security cameras, because he actually went to the San Jose Police Department,
No, he was in your neck of the woods, Media Winch.
Oh shit.
So, okay, hold on.
How long ago was that?
This is in 2016 where he's talking. So this would have happened in about like 2014, 2015.
Oh, I wasn't here. I didn't live.
Police Department. And said I grabbed his wife, which is assault. And then he said I threatened to kill him, which is a terroristic threat. So they went to the airport and got the video and thank God it happened there. Otherwise, I could have been arrested, and that's serious time. I mean, that motherfucker tried to put me in jail. You know what I'm saying? So, and he had known that was gonna beat his. He knew I let it be known I was gonna kick his ass. All right, because I fucking.
It's so loud it makes my kitty ears vibrate.
No life. I said the same thing about his wife, ex-wife, his son,
His wife, his ex-wife, his son. Scott Steiner's cool.
Your dog, your cat, your hamster, that guinea pig.
Your next door neighbor, their neighbor.
Your grandma, her friends.
But
everybody at the
circle.
nursing home.
Oh shit, Miley Cyrus says she has COVID-19, but it was definitely worth it. What? What the fuck?
She lost 10 pounds. It was so worth it.
God damn.
What is this clickbait you're hitting?
It is. That's exactly what it is. It's clickbait on the front page of like MSN or some shit. Pop
Did it
Star has
work?
been
They click on
touring
it?
Latin America for the past week with the concert. I guess because she was touring around. She knew her chances of getting COVID was pretty high, but it was definitely worth it. A singer shouldn't be saying that.
Spoken like a true privileged person.
Indeed. Apparently your plane was struck by lightning as well.
Jesus.
Why are you like, Molly's cool. Why are you?
Because if you believe in any like sense of the word and a god, like that's like some serious like.
It's almost like it's like playing in the ocean and a dolphin literally coming up and biting the shit out of you for no good reason. You had it coming.
It's like trying to stop Skynet before anything bad happens.
Why did you have it coming? Why is the dolphin in the right?
We don't know. It's the point. It's something sent from the future back to the past.
I'd be like, man, I did something bad, and I'd be like, I guess dolphins. I shouldn't fuck with them no more.
Who is making the dolphin the arbiter of handing out
the
cosmic
universal
karma?
The push and flow of everything.
Because they also do hallucinogens for fun.
Maybe it's me in the future, and I know me, and I come up and be like, just look at that bitch with her stupid legs. You know, maybe I had it coming because of my stupid fucking legs. I don't know.
What's wrong with your legs? There's nothing. Why are your legs stupid?
I'm just saying, a dolphin knows better than me. I trust its judgment.
Or stupid legs better than stupid titties?
Maybe that's the only way to cure butt tumors.
You don't even know about the other tumors.
What?
It's weird that going into the future, my body's literally trying to grow a penis. This is where we're at.
This is where we're at. This is our life now.
Please,
and I'm also trying to grow a tail. This is, obviously, I'm evolving. Maybe it's not a tumor and I'm just evolving and I need to let it happen.
You're trying to turn back into a tadpole.
I'm turning into like a tailed monkey with a dick.
Well, what is the doctor doing for you?
He basically is like, go fuck yourself.
Well, go get another doctor.
Yeah, that takes the time.
I sue this guy for
taking my pussy's eyeball out, just snatching it. He snatched my pussy's eyeball. It's concave.
I don't know what that means, and I don't really want you to describe it.
Well, you want to see?
You've seen Kill Bill, right?
Yeah, you want to see that dude's eye pussy? Check out my real one.
Snatch
I want to piss in his eye pussy. I want to piss in his eye pussy. It's a form of dominance. I want to show him who's dominant, and I want to piss in his eye pussy.
Well, I mean, you could take a little bit of witch hazel on some gauze and blot mine for me while I go.
Ow.
But that's not dominance. That's
it's called
caring.
being helpful. But you don't do any of that now, do you?
Get Raymond to do it. He's blood.
I don't think I should scar.
But you admit that it's scarring. You know I can't handle medical stuff.
You're
but
my peer.
I can't handle medical stuff.
Really?
Grow the fuck up.
I have never been in the hospital. I have never had any kind of procedure done.
You've never had another human ripped out of your body.
I'm scared to fucking death. Like,
you've never had any of your organs taken out and them going, well, now your organs have to readjust.
I have all my tonsils, gallbladder, every fucking thing. I've never had any kind of I've had like strep throat. That's like the worst. Chicken pox when I was a little kid.
You're due. You're like a fault line that hasn't had a rocker in like 100 years.
I am scared to fucking death of like having a heart attack, especially with the diet I have. Like, fuck. Because like I get chest pains and shit all the time. I got one earlier in the show.
You're going to get diabetes and lose a foot.
I'm worried about diabetes because like I'm fucking like.
How you going to get out of here without your foot?
I am not eating well for what I mean. Like I eat vegetables and shit, but goddamn do I consume a high in sugar diet.
I mean, I always use the vegetable packet in my ramen noodles. Always.
Oh, well, like fucking like I've got broccoli in the crisper in there. Broccoli is good, bitch.
Broccoli is good.
Broccoli's excellent.
I used to eat it, dip it in hummus, with carrots. And
That
then
sounds excellent.
I would go run 5 miles on my lunch break at work and then come back and blot all my sweat off and put my work clothes on and go back to typing and being hungry. It was a weird time in my life. I ran for fun. It was fucked up. It was a real fucked up time. I used to run competitively just for the medal, like to get different blings and different trophies.
My auntie, my auntie Jennifer used to do that, and then she got breast cancer, and so she couldn't do that anymore.
I got cancer. I told my job. They fired me. I went home. Everything went to shit. I left my husband all in the same fucking week. And then afterwards, I was like, what the fuck am I running from now?
Well, kids,
everybody better get their running shoes on because the tables turn now, motherfuckers.
This is anecdotal, but I do believe we have deduced that running causes cancer.
Yeah, I used to do let me just say this. While I was running, sometimes I would stop and light a cigarette. If you ever see somebody trucking by you with a Ridgeback and a fucking Marlboro Ultralight, just stay out of their fucking way when they scream left.
Ultralight? Why would you even smoke? Like, it was like you didn't even breathe anything in.
Well, I mean, I was struggling anyway.
Ultralight.
We're doing about 4.2 miles per hour.
Do you still smoke, Media Winch?
No, I quit. I quit October 9th.
Hell yeah. Awesome job.
I haven't had a paper cigarette since 2014.
I'm 2016.
No, I didn't want to start vaping. I didn't need to pick up another habit. I was trying to get rid of one.
I need nicotine. I need my little vapor. Otherwise, I'm gonna hurt me, hurt somebody. I'm gonna flip out. I'm not strong enough.
Yeah, I quit cold turkey.
Yeah, I quit cold turkey. I didn't have I had a bunch of weed too. I mean, I still have a bunch of weed.
Oh yeah. Smoking a shit ton of weed helps.
Well, and now it's funny because I smoke less weed now than I did when I was smoking cigarettes.
Really?
Yeah. Some days will go by, I don't even smoke. I'll smoke like one joint. I haven't even smoked. I smoked.
Do you think maybe you just have seasonal depression? Do you think maybe you just have seasonal depression?
Do I have seasonal depression? No,
maybe it'll be more fun in the summer.
Maybe
I certainly do.
No, I just didn't. Okay, well, first of all, I didn't need to take breaks at work anymore because I didn't need to go have a cigarette. So then I didn't leave for lunch, and when I would leave for lunch, I would go and smoke a joint on my lunch. But now I don't do that, and I just work the whole day through and get an extra hour overtime every day. And then
I like being stoned to work.
I
like being stoned to work. It makes work way more fun.
I would like
my
a lunch
desk
break.
at work is like a miniature version of the studio, except without the microphone. It's like I have plastered every wall of my cubicle with posters. I have fucking blinky lights. I have plants. I have fucking skulls. I have fucking everything in my people walk by my cubicle and go,
she did the walnut hands just now.
Oh, do you know what the walnut does inside the fudge?
She's weird. She does shit
show
like
her
this.
Show her the fudge, and you'll see what the walnut's actually doing it.
Is the walnut
take a
giving
piece of
spirit finger?
fucking fudge out and put it up to the goddamn camera. Don't be an idiot. Show her what that fudge do. See, look at what's the walnut doing.
I get it now. It all makes sense. Like jazz hands, but nutty.
If I want some fudge.
I mean, isn't California famous for their walnuts?
I want some fudge, but I want some milk. Do you want some milk?
No, man.
You don't want any milk?
Mm-mm. I ate pretty much a whole pizza by myself. He had a slice. So I'm pretty sure he's shitting out all that cheese later. I doubt I need milk on top of it.
one of the office ladies has a tangerine tree at home. And so she brought in like a fucking bushel of teeny tiny tangerines that had the teeny tiniest little tangerine wedges that I've ever experienced in my life. They were like the size, they were like smaller than the tip of my, like the size of the tip of my finger. There's a teeny tiniest little, it was adorable. And I ate them and all of their friends. Just to show them who's boss.
She ate tangerine
It's fucking
slices
freezing in here now.
the size of little baby fingers.
These little teeny little ones.
Egg rolls. I love some egg rolls. I haven't had egg rolls in a while.
Jer Monster went and got me a sausage and egg and cheese breakfast sandwich croissant thingy from Burger King for breakfast. And then I had the tiny tangerines. I had some popcorn.
What's it like to have somebody bring you breakfast that likes you?
It's kind of wonderful. It's only trumped by like being so fucking passed out you can't smell breakfast being cooked, and then them waking you up with an omelet with a smiley face drawn in ketchup on it.
Ooh. Ketchup does not go on eggs.
Like I'd even settle for like maybe a cup of coffee and some corn pops. Like
It does if it's mixed with sriracha.
Ketchup does not go on eggs. Ketchup does not go on certain foods. I actually have a whole video about this, and that was a good transition into it.
we should have a ketchup gargling contest.
Absolutely not, because I don't like ketchup.
We'll gargle it and we'll guess which Brandon it is.
I don't like ketchup.
Like what is it? A sommelier, but with ketchup.
Ketchup
wouldn't know.
sommelier.
I wouldn't
Like,
know because I don't like ketchup.
I do. I like ketchup.
Oh, this dude's, he's muted.
Things we gonna stop putting this on right now. 5. Number 1, ketchup does not go on your eggs. I don't know what planet you from. I don't know who raised you. Ketchup does not go on scrambled eggs. When you scramble them eggs, you can put syrup on them, salt and pepper on them eggs. You can put salsa dip on them eggs. Do not, I repeat, do not tell me to babysit your child and that child sit at that dinner table and put ketchup on his eggs in the morning. I'm telling you, that child will not be eating. You will not eat scrambled eggs with ketchup.
The man speaking the God's honest truth. Everybody in agreement except me, you winch. Is that what's going on?
I mean, I could do without it. It's fine. Whatever.
I don't understand how you can do with it though.
In front of me, I don't know how y'all can mix the tastes, the texture. It's like eating wet, dry pita bread soap when you put ketchup on your eggs, man. Number 2.
It's not though.
I don't know.
That's a palate thing.
I don't know what kind of serial killer that you want to be, but you put ketchup on your macaroni and cheese, you don't deserve happiness.
He is correct. Preach it, brother.
Yeah, that's the devil.
That's how you get bit by a dolphin.
But you to sit down and make that good.
Now, I'm going to point out, I had not seen this list. I have no clue if I'm going to agree with all 5 of the things that he lists.
All right, when we're done with this list, I will tell you some of the gross things that my family does, and we can add to the list.
No. Ooh.
Macaroni and cheese sound, and then you to douse it with ketchup, you disrespecting the chef. And if a chef lets you put ketchup on your mac and cheese, that chef ain't a chef at all. He a chump. C is for chump. C is not for chef. Number 3, ketchup doesn't belong on white rice.
I'm down with it.
White rice is like squeezing lemons on barbecued chicken. It's like not liking the chicken flavored ramen noodles. Who would sit down and get a plate of rice, put it in front of them and said, you know what? This would taste so much better with this red stuff in this bottle on top of it. I don't know who was raised.
Had to be an American.
Who raised you, or if you was raised by some blinds in your house, or if you was raised by a shower rod. But whatever raised you clearly didn't teach you how to eat well. White rice belongs to butter. White rice belongs with gravy on top.
Choice gravy?
Belong in a bath of ketchup.
What the fuck is gravy?
I think it's
gravy.
more
Yeah,
of
yeah,
a
yeah.
southern thing.
Locomoco.
Whoa. Gravy on rice?
Yes, it's very Hawaiian. You make a locomoco. You do a rice with a fried egg, and then you make some pan gravy, and you put that on it. And it's called a locomoco. It's very, very popular. And Spam.
It's called SOR.
But it's not like a brown gravy like you put on your mashed potatoes, right?
It's
Yeah,
more
I mean
like-
you can make it's kind of the same. Yeah.
They use like a hamburger type gravy.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
it's called
yeah.
SOR, shit on rice.
Yeah. We have that.
That
for dinner a
doesn't
lot.
that doesn't sound good at all.
Oh, it's really
I'm
good.
against
Oh
that.
yeah, you're high as fuck, and then
Well,
a good
guess
hamburger
what?
gravy on
When
some
this
rice.
food shortage hit, we gonna be eating some shit like this. I'm giving
Yeah.
it cute little names and stuff.
Yeah. Then you get some of that Maggie, that aminos or that Brax, right? That it's not like soy sauce, but it kind of is. And then and some sriracha on there. Yeah, buddy.
Look, we gonna be making neck bones here shortly. Don't even worry about it.
Neck bones and collard greens. Okay. I agree with no ketchup on pizza. What the fuck is wrong with people?
Yeah, no, this is awful.
When is the last time you dip ice cream in some milk? When is the last time you put oranges in your lemonade? When is the last time you took a church inside of a church to have church outside? Makes no sense. Why would you dip your pizza, which is already bathed in tomato sauce, which is the main ingredient, in ketchup, and dip your pizza in ketchup, and then y'all let your
I would like some mandarin orange slices in a lemonade.
dipping the pizza inside the ketchup and say, isn't he cute? No, he's trying to trigger people like Josh Prey. They said if you dip pizza in the ketchup, that might cause you to have an automatic seizure or flinch and stuff like that. Don't do it.
What?
I don't want to pop up behind you and choke you like Chuck Norris. And
Do not take medical advice from this dude.
please don't do it. And number 5, ketchup does not belong on a hot dog. People.
Oh, that's lies. Yes, it does.
That's the one thing that like I might disagree with him on. Like you can put mustard and ketchup on a hot dog. That's perfectly fine. Me, not a fan of ketchup, would put if I prefer a chili cheese dog. So my ideal hot dog has just chili and cheese.
But Justin, do you put mayonnaise on a hot dog?
No, I don't put mayonnaise. I love mayonnaise. I don't put it on a hot dog. I don't really like ketchup, but I would put ketchup on a hot dog. I don't know what the fuck this dude is talking about with ketchup on it. We've got a controversial one. Sparkles, ketchup on hot dog?
I fucking hate hot dogs. There's no fucking way I'd ever eat a fucking hot dog.
What? Okay, like,
We're going to be in a serious food shortage for me to start eating hot dogs.
okay, we're not talking about the bottom of the line hot dog.
I don't give I know.
I
not
eat
a bit. Not
a
one.
Johnson's
Not one.
brought a ballpark
Ooh.
Frank that's all beef.
What about
None of
those
them.
like what are those sausages that come in the 5-packs that starts with the A? I can't think of the thing. I can't think of the.
Aiolis.
Well, no, that would be andouille sausage. But I'm talking about the ones.
Oh.
It's like a particular brand, and they have like chicken apple ones, or like chicken with mango or pineapple. They have they're really good.
Are you a prepper now? Talking about food shortages? You're not hoarding shit, are you?
No.
She's just prepared for
I'm emotionally preparing myself.
COVID.
Well, I mean,
I think it's
If
important to be
there's any-
emotionally prepared for what's about to go down. Start
You know what, though?
prepping your mind now.
This whole pandemic thing has just proven that a zombie apocalypse is the number one most likely planetary fuckery that can go on, that we all just can probably best prepare for if we don't just stock fucking ammunition and hoard fucking beans at a bunker. And
Hold
we
on.
start
And don't
divvying
forget
up
to
the-
start. You just buy a bunch of big lighters, man. Don't forget about your lighters.
Hold on. I think I saw that they had a study. They did a study, and that zombies are impossible.
It's not necessarily zombie represents the variable of X in this
Yes.
algebra equation. Zombie doesn't necessarily have to be zombie. It is the variable of X of whatever the future blah 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 this bullshit is. Remember algebra, kids? You want to get out a nice linear
Here
equation and work this.
Here is a scholarly article that is human zombies are metaphysically impossible. But I thought they just did a study not that long ago that said that zombies were impossible.
It's not that kind of zombie.
What kind of zombie? You can't just stop there. You have to continue.
I don't know the future, man. I just feel it's gonna happen. I can't tell you.
Well, like, okay, take like
how it
I
was-
Am Legend, for example, like, right? Like, those weren't like zombies. They were humans that had.
I've never seen it. That's Will Smith, right?
Yeah. They weren't zombies per se. They were like people that were infected, and then they became like they just got a rage, and then the rage made them want to just
and
kill
the sun burn their little baby skins.
Yeah. So they could only come out at night.
You seen it?
I've seen
it?
I've seen it a bunch of times.
You hate Will Smith.
I do hate Will Smith. You know
Why have you seen it?
Because it's such a fucking good movie.
I was once married. And sometimes they make you do stuff.
And that's why you hate Will Smith?
Yeah.
And that's why you hate shit like Godsmack and Stained and Nickelback and Three Doors Down.
Yeah.
All the that's the music he was into and shit. What do you call it? 2000s ass progressive rock. It's not progressive rock. It's like ass.
It's Inky Lincoln
ass
Biscuit
pop
7
rock.
Mary 3 Smack.
It's like from 99 to 2014.
Inky Lincoln Biscuit 7 Mary Nickel 3.
Yes, there you go. It's not prog rock. It is not prog rock. Prog rock is like shit like Rush and Dream Theater. And
Don't you dare talk shit about Rush.
I'm not talking.
Yeah,
I like
seriously.
prog rock. I like Rush.
Music to roller skate to.
It is.
And so is Rob Zombie. And so for me, they're in the same genre.
New metal to me is more like that System of a Down kind of Korn, Disturbed. Like I consider like the Nickelback and everything. Like that's not new metal. That's rock. That's like
Nickelback is not
radio
metal.
rock.
First of all,
Yeah. Well, their first album. Okay, so I've actually seen Nickelback in concert. I have been to so many concerts that I've seen like all the bands I hate. I've seen Stained twice, and I fucking hate Stained. But I've actually seen Nickelback, and I saw them like.
Your cat was literally biting my ass because he wanted me to pet him. Now he's leaving.
He does that shit. He's been incredibly loving here lately.
No, he bit literally my side ass that pokes out here. He jumped up and just bit the shit out of me. He was like, "Hey, pet me." And I'm like, "All right." And then I petted him. He goes, "That's enough. That'll do, bitch. That'll do." And then he walked
that'll
off.
do.
He's an asshole like that.
He was the one that was making sweet, sweet love to my furry boots.
I fucking love that cat. Like he doesn't cuddle with me like the other two do. He's not like he gets in my lap every now and again, and he wants me to pet his head just sporadically. But like he's so fucking funny. Like he just does. Like he's doing the funniest shit right now. Like what the fuck you doing, dude?
I guess he wants to come over here and try to figure out new ways to bite me on the side of my ass.
Who's that? Smokey or is that Maynard?
That's
Maynard.
Maynard. No, Smokey's sweet. Smokey is like always in my lap. Smokey is always fucking loving on me and fucking rubbing up on me and shit. Like laying
Turkish
with me.
should turn 3.
Oh, I saw one of your kitties just a little bit ago up in the window.
Oh, Hamish? Was it the orange one?
Yes,
Yes, that's Hamish.
but I mean that I say just a little bit ago. It was probably 30 minutes ago.
Oh yeah, that's
Probably-
fine. But yeah,
probably
Hamish
sti-
is
Probably still daylight when I saw the kitty.
oh yeah, Hamish is fucking he's gonna be 3 in August.
Oh,
And then we have the little forever kitten.
I can't
Who
believe
in-
how old all mine have gotten.
Yeah.
Stop growing up, assholes. Yeah, I'm talking about you. The oldest one over here looking at me.
You know what's fucked up is that, like, I was thinking about that. Okay, the kitties are going to be 3. And then I was thinking back even further, and I'm like, oh, shit. Jeremiah and I have been together for almost 5 years.
You know, I have never had a relationship that long.
Really? The one before that
Never.
was 8 years, and the one before that was 8 years, and
Wow.
I was married for 15, and I've been single for 9.
Blows my mind. I've been single most of my adult life. I've had a couple 1-year relationships, couple of
maybe
few
your
months
takes on
relationships.
ketchup is your problem.
Huh?
Maybe your takes on ketchup is your problem.
You're so hard set on your ketchup ways.
Okay, here's what's really my problem is that I have, like, I meet people and I enjoy having sex with them, but, like, I don't enjoy hanging out with them. And, like, that's a kind of a deal breaker, right? Like, everybody I always really like having sex with is really annoying to me, it seems.
Listen, one of these days, you're going to have somebody around you regularly who can recognize the signs of a stroke. These are like things that you're going to need to start thinking about as you get
Also,
older.
look at poor Bruce Willis. He's got aphasia. You already have onset dementia, sir. What are you going to do?
Well, now, like, I'm clearly broken goods on the market. Like, you guys are
no,
promoting
honey.
it.
There's somebody rolling around there somewhere looking for
Look,
a
anybody
looking for a
could pick him up and drive him down the street, and he's like Helen Keller. He has no idea where the fuck he's at. He could be in Kentucky for all he knows. Just gone.
I'm from Kentucky. You know that, right?
You could be like, these are the mountains of Kentucky. I was like, we're at the aquarium. He's like, yay. He has no idea. We don't even have an aquarium.
We don't?
No, we don't.
God damn it.
And every time we pass by something, he goes, is that a church? Is that my Kroger? I'm like, no, Mamaw, that's not your Kroger.
That one, there is no way that one building has been there. Like that I would have noticed that place.
You had no idea where the fuck we were.
It was Jai-fucking-gantic. I'm like, I've been by here a million times.
You don't even know, because one day we were going to Target and he goes, you're supposed to get on the interstate. And I was like, oh yeah, because you're the expert at directions and driving.
I didn't know there was 2 Targets. I didn't know. I knew where Target was.
There's 3, motherfucker.
What?
Oh.
Welcome to the new world.
First of all, I've only lived here 7 years, something like that. Since 2016. I moved here in January.
Yeah, we don't have to slaughter goats in the bathtub and wrap them up in newspaper and put them in the refrigerator no more. We got grocery
Meanwhile,
stores.
Hey, Curious is right. Like, I have to tell her where to go when she's here.
He has no idea
what
where the fuck
GPS
he's at.
for.
Where do y'all even go? Just around and round in circles?
I showed her Egg Beater Jesus one time.
How?
I can get to it. It's over near the comedy club.
Well, when I drive you, and we could be right next to it, he goes, is that the aquarium?
So is that why you've never taken me to the aquarium?
Yes, I'll never fucking take you from here on out. I'll drop your ass off at the library and keep on trucking. Like, go on in.
The fucking library is awesome.
Fucking
Good
drop
luck
him off at an Atlas store.
I'll drop you off. They'll call the cops to come get you. They're like, there's a man out here. He's talking to the children.
You make it sound like I'm a threat to children.
Like, he's being loud and singing
Ma'am,
bop to the
hold on,
children.
Hold on.
Yeah, tell
hold
him
on,
what you did to the
hold
children
on.
at the
No.
restaurant. Tell him what you did to the children at the restaurant last weekend.
I didn't do anything to the children at the restaurant. I was sitting there minding my own
coming
business.
for your children?
Fucking Gorga coming at me? No, I didn't do anything to those children. I was sitting there.
Children.
I was sitting there minding my own business, singing Bop.
Yeah, we're in a restaurant, right? And we're in cafeteria seating for some reason.
Yeah, we had a lot of people around us, so like they
It didn't
probably
make no
heard me
sense.
singing Bop.
Yeah, because they were sitting right next to you. Like, they could have reached over and touched your thigh.
Yeah, this
we were
is
in
true.
cafeteria seating.
This is true. But I mean,
Grabbing my hair.
I see nothing wrong with this.
He's over here biting the back of my hair and pulling me.
But back to you saying they'd call the cops on me. No, we were at a Five Guys one time.
No, like we're sitting in cafeteria
We were-
seating, right?
No,
And you
no,
hear,
no, 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 no,
"Mommy,
no.
mommy, mommy, I don't like this food." And then they bring him water
Hold
instead
on.
of Sprite. And then out of nowhere he goes, "Mom, deep dap, I do."
3 or 4 years ago, we were at a Five Guys. I even have a picture of when we were there. Like, you took a picture of me across the table because you posted the story. Sparkles.
Look, your
listen
cat
to-
is fucking sexually harassing me.
Listen to me. We were at the Five Guys, and there was a woman that
He's gonna
asked
bite me on my back and
there
start
was
going.
Sparkles. There was a woman that asked me to watch her children.
Well, yes, she just left her kids there with her.
Yes. So, you agree that happened?
Yeah, and I kept saying, well, maybe they'll let you take them to the bathroom next.
But a woman asked me.
Your children.
A woman asked me to watch me. A woman asked me to watch her children, and you're saying they would call the cops on me. But clearly, I look like I am a responsible adult.
No, you
Looks can
don't.
be deceiving.
I look like I look like a fun adult that you could leave a child with. Look, I've got my WWE shirt on. I've got my cool bandana
That lady also
on.
probably let dudes from Tinder come over while our kids were asleep. I mean, come on, she probably wasn't making the best decisions.
I have been to many a woman's house while their kids were asleep. Thank you very much.
Exactly.
Yikes.
One time I went over and a woman was like, "I'm on birth control, so we don't have to use a condom." And I was like, "I think that's not the reason why most people use condoms, actually."
Yeah.
Casey Anthony. Oh, is she single?
Is she?
Probably
I just saw
not.
2 words.
honestly.
Casey Anthony. And I was like, are you trying to is that my soulmate? Is that what you're saying?
Take a beat and murder it, Casey Anthony.
I mean,
Oh.
I ain't having no kids. She obviously ain't neither.
You never. It's gonna be headline news if she ever does have a kid. You know, the TMZ and shit will be all over that. Well, I guess we'll have to talk about it.
Well,
right?
at least TMZ will be watching the baby.
That's
She's like, don't worry, TMZ's watching it in the parking lot.
That's a good,
They
that's a
do
good
Hunger
point.
Games down there. They do adoption, and they eat people.
Do I smell like bong in public?
Most of the time.
I mean, we smoke a hell of a lot of weed, but also, like, I have cologne on. What? I think I put.
I smell like a Tokyo Milk French kiss.
I have. Does my cologne smell good?
Can't
That
smell
sounds
you.
like a boba that I would order.
Tokyo Milk French kiss.
With crystal boba, please.
He just got up and ran away for no good reason.
I got curve on.
Not a fan.
People are sick. You're negative, fucking horrible.
Oh, now
shit.
he's gonna drink it.
Like it? You don't like it? I think it smells good. I have two. Yeah, I put a lot of it on just now.
It stings. It stings. It hurts. It hurts.
I've got.
Open the door.
Okay. Do you like? I have two kinds of
I even
colognes.
have glasses on. It's going through my glasses.
I have two different colognes. I have this and I have Jupe.
Ooh, Jupe, the door
60%
open.
of the time, it works every time.
Every time. It's in my mouth. I don't like it in my mouth. Please stop.
She is
Open
being
the door.
she is being dramatic.
No, I'm not. Everywhere. I can't escape it.
It smells good in here. But it is overpowered. Like I had like pumpkin souffle in my
This party
in
just
my
took
wax
a turn
in my
for
wax
the douche.
in my wax burner, so like it's my cologne is now overpowering the pumpkin souffle.
Killing my eyeballs. Open the door.
Then you're
You
gonna turn
or
him
me?
into a popsicle.
I'll turn on the fan.
I can't breathe. I need new air.
Ooh, Spider Pickle, are you talking about Issa Miyake? Because if you are, you're my people.
It sprayed CK1 everywhere.
It's not CK1, it's Curve.
It tastes like CK1 memories.
I thought Curve was for women.
No.
No. Okay.
At least this one's not, I don't think. I mean, just because it was for women doesn't mean I wouldn't like wear it. Like I am very comfortable with my my
This one's for
gender,
Spider
sexuality,
Pickle.
and expression. What is that?
This is Issey Miyake, which is what Spider Pickle in the chat is talking about. And it is, oh yeah.
Yeah, it tastes like CK1 memories.
She smelled good too, so I
don't know more. I smell like CK1. Like we
It's
going
not
to the skating rink.
CK1 though.
We're going to the skating rink tonight. We're gonna get into a fight.
It does sound expensive.
What, Issey Miyake? It's not like super expensive. I have a whole fucking perfume cabinet over here full of Joe Malone and Chanel and Gucci and
It tastes like a
It
Hail,
don't come in
Hail,
like a
Hail
$30
Mary.
shaving kit like this does.
Tastes like Hail Mary.
You want to take a
Tupac.
shot?
That's what it tastes like. And this is Tupac Hail Mary. Going to the skating rink. We're gonna get into a fight later.
I have some exclamation in the bathroom though. That'll take you back to 1992.
It took the front layer of my teeth off.
Oh my god, you are being so over dramatic.
I ain't, man.
Ma'am?
That shit be slapping. Loud.
Well, do you like that one better or Jupe?
I don't know, man. I feel like you're giving me more tumors.
Jupe was a soda on South Park.
Jupe is the cologne I've worn since high school.
And Juti is
The
some
o-
electricians.
The only other one I've deviated from is to be to wear Happy.
And Shoop is from Salt and Pepper.
That's right.
Shoop, shoop,
Shoop,
doop, shoop. I need tea. Can I leave you guys alone?
Oh, my pussy's burning from sitting here and sweating to this fucking goddamn cologne.
It is freezing in here. It's like a goddamn meat locker.
My shit's hurting.
She's talking about sweating in here, and it is so fucking cold.
Do you have a shirt on under your sweater?
A bra. And big ones that just fasten in the front.
Well, that could get us some views on Twitch.
Yeah, but it's all probably also tossed too.
Now it's actually brand new and clean. I've only maybe had it for like a month. It ain't got sketty stains on it yet. You know, when you're just wearing it and you just eat that cold sketty with your hands out of the refrigerator.
Yep.
And it falls in there, and then you're like, damn, now I got sketty stains on my bra.
All my bras are black.
I found this one in light blue because I'm weird, right? Like I'm fat, but for a fat girl, apparently I got little titties. Like they ain't little titties, but for a fat girl, they're little titties.
That's fucking fortunate because that means that you can actually find bras.
I can't. They do not make a 44C. Good luck. If you want that size, you got to go straight to a double D. And I'm like, they ain't that big.
You guys discuss your titties. I'm gonna go get tea.
So apparently I got really little titties for as fat as I am.
I don't know. Mine are getting up to about a like in between a double and a triple D. I'm just glad I'm not like my cousin who has like fucking J's. That's torture. That's a life sentence of pain.
I mean, maybe my titties will go away when my dick comes in all the way. And my tail springs forth from my butt. Because technically it's not, it's because he keeps thinking it's my asshole. It's not. It's right there where your tailbone just ends. Right where you would grow a tail.
So you're growing a tail like a monkey. You start getting cravings for bananas and wanting to hang upside down in trees, then, you know, you got a problem.
Well, let me just say this. I eat about 2 bananas a day. I got this weird banana addiction.
I feel like she's going lizard, not ape.
I have a bag of frozen. Have you discovered frozen bananas?
Nah, I don't like frozen
You don't like they're good. Like, you can just put them in your chocolate milk. They keep it cold, and then it's like this little wonderful thing at the end.
Curious, you might be on to something here. If we use your condition and attribute it to the vaccine, we could scam all kinds of right-wingers.
I will say this. It didn't start until exactly 1 month to the day after I got my booster. I mean, I've been thinking about a lot of shit and like what could have caused it. But also they just put in this radon mitigation system with a pipe this fucking big in my closet, because apparently for the last 3 to 4 years, I've been living with an extremely high level of radon in my apartment.
Me too. They put it in mine as well.
And his cat has a fucking tumor. I've magically been growing. My son is also very sick and has a heart monitor now that he wears every day, and that it sends the report back.
Socks has always had that little button on his thing. Like I've taken him to the vet. They've never said anything about it, but like it's gotten bigger now. Like it was never getting bigger. It was always just a thing on there. But like now I need to save up the money and take him to the vet and make sure, like otherwise he seems healthy, so hopefully it's just like we cut it off and it's no big deal. But like, yeah, they just put that radon mitigation system. Dude was in my fucking apartment for hours. Yesterday, was it yesterday?
Yeah, mine was last Saturday morning. They woke me up at 8 a.m. like, hey, what's up?
Yeah.
We're gonna start drilling in your floor and in your ceiling, and also drilling through wire cabinets that we could have just redone and put in different.
The mountain is named after like a fucking like native fucking name for the mountain. I don't think it has anything to do with Monsanto, but fucking Curious are really going. She's watched enough right-wing conspiracy theory shit on Echoplex to like be able to construct it well.
Yeah, it's not the same name.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's a native name, right?
No. I think the only thing native about this is the natives would not live here. They called it Valley of the Sickhead because of the way the pollen would swoop down right here in between all of these mountains, the way it surrounds the city. You're never well.
It sure, yeah, that is true.
Like you always have
that was
a
the same thing with
issue.
the Willamette Valley in Oregon. They called it the Valley of the Disease, but it was because of the fucking mold.
I've got mold all over my bathroom, and the apartment complex tells me that like it's just a thing that happens.
It's just a thing.
Just clean it. They'll like if I request it, they'll send somebody in here to clean it for me and repaint the wall and shit. They've done it twice, but like it is bad in there, and like I worry about my health.
Yeah, because it'll fuck you up.
The JustinFREAKIN dildo. What is that? Is that a product we need to bring to market?
I don't
have any experience with dildos, so
I wouldn't be the market for that.
I wouldn't be endorsing a dildo because like I don't have any experience with them.
Oh, well, what if they wanted to take a mold of your penis for a dildo? Then would you be in the market for that?
I don't think anybody would want that. Like, I mean, like, I have a perfectly fine penis. Like, it's very average. Like, I feel like, if you're a dildo person, you probably want something maybe an inch or two bigger, possibly.
Compared to what? What if you have a tiny?
I'm not tiny, but I'm not anything.
Is my dick bigger than yours?
It might be. I don't know. Do you want to have a dick measuring contest?
Good.
I just like I'm painfully average. What is up, producer Dave? Hey, since you're in here, my original idea, and like I just figured like Dave is probably getting ready to broadcast here. But, like, I thought about, hey, wouldn't it be fun if I had Media Winch and producer Dave come on and just do the show, and you guys call yourself JustinFREAKIN and Sparkles Lavendar, and act like nothing was different. That would be the April Fool's joke. When I was, I worked for a conglomerate of, like, 9 radio stations at one time. And for April Fool's one year, they
Did
switched.
you?
Now they're gaslighting me, trying to convince me that my experience is that I have pictures. I have pictures. I showed them on stream the other. Yes, I have pictures. So I worked for a conglomerate of 9 radio stations, and for April Fool's one year, like we switched. All the morning shows were different, right? Like the oldie station was on the country station, and the top 40 station was on the country station, and we had like 4 country stations, by the way. We had old country. We had like a more outlaw country, and then we had the pop country station. Then we had the adult contemporary station. We had the top 40 station. We had an oldie station.
April Fool's fell on Sunday one time, and we did Plex Freedom Radio, where we were a right-wing conservative radio station group.
Well, last year I did Patriot Patrol. That was fun.
Patriot Patrol. That was the Freedom Wench, and we had the Obedient Wife, and the Councilman. I kept telling Good Wife to shut up and stop being so argumentative. She was talking too much for a woman. She was like getting like.
Oh my God! Do you think that's what gave me tumors?
Very persistent. It was really funny.
You think that's what gave me those tumors? Talking too much at being a woman.
Talking too much.
God put 'em on.
God put a tumor on you for talking too much as a woman.
I got smited for being so sassy and single.
Got too sassy,
tumor.
child.
Single, sassy, with tumors.
Yeah. Ain't got no man out here watching out and speaking for me.
Who needs to wake up? Do I look like I'm sleeping? My eyes are open, aren't they?
Sometimes.
What does that mean?
Not all the time.
I wore my sunglasses into the grocery store. It was completely dark when I went in.
Yeah, and while he was in there, I see people I know, and I have to yell at them out of my car because they also have a dog with them.
Oh, she's singing Bone Thugs. My bad.
Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's
didn't even put 2 and 2 together.
Get up, get up. One of my favorite fucking videos, I think, to ever exist is when somebody clipped up a bunch of Sesame Street and put it to fucking Bone Thugs.
That sounds amazing, actually.
It's so good. I'll have to send it to you on a social media platform you're not blocked on. Hey, your Twitter account's lasted a real long time now, too. Take credit for that. Thank you.
You haven't posted any real thoughts. That's why.
This is very true. I've been getting more and more active. So if it's coming, it's coming. I have been very restrained. I try not to cuss over there. Twitter seems a little more sensitive than Facebook, actually.
I'm trying to be more active on Twitter. I feel like I'm doing a much better job. Mostly because I said fuck it, and they assigned me my own computer at work. I'm like, well, this is my computer. I'm going to put my Twitter on it. And so, but they won't let me. It won't let me get Facebook or Facebook Messenger. But it'll let me have Discord, TikTok, Twitter, like Reddit, like everything else. YouTube. Can't have Facebook.
Maybe it's just anti-Facebook.
Messenger.
It's just anti-Facebook.
I have the TikTok, but I haven't started with it yet.
I've started. I've got a couple little cute videos on there. I'm trying to do more on TikTok.
Sparkles is always sending me TikTok type videos. I'm like, why aren't you on TikTok? Yeah, TikTok type videos, but they don't actually come from TikTok. But
I mean, I just got the Snapchat.
Are they reels? Are they from like Instagram and YouTube and Facebook and shit?
Yeah.
And then he gets mad at me.
I don't.
You're like,
I'm just like, why aren't you on TikTok? Because it's clearly the kind of content that you enjoy. I watch way too much food shit.
There's so much food stuff on fucking TikTok. So much.
I watch a lot of like Korean
Nathan has
street
a food channel on TikTok. Because when Nathan is not making fun of stupid, dumb fuck right wingers, he is a chef.
Really?
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Yes, and I've eaten some of his food, and it is delicious.
I would love to go out to eat at his restaurant at some point.
He doesn't have a restaurant. He actually works at a senior residence where they have like a big kitchen and like common, cafeteria eating area. So he makes dinner for breakfast, lunch, and dinner for like 100 fucking old people every day.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, but he still makes bomb ass food for those old people. I am like,
I don't doubt it. I wasn't impugning his cooking ability.
Well, no,
if it's anything like his creative
way better
ability.
than the average, like what you would expect of a place to like serve people at an old folks home in a place like Reading. But he also is very passionate, and he also loves old people. So he does
I
a really good
enjoyed
job.
the cafeteria we had at Mountain View. It's a hospital for crazy people. I got sent there for my court order. It was for my Christmas vacation, my freshman year of high school. The food there was goddamn delicious. I think I put on like 12 pounds.
Nice.
The food was not good when I had to go to the crazy house.
It was kind of like chef at.
I shouldn't refer to it as the
South
crazy
Park.
house. That is derogatory, and there are people that need to actually seek counseling and help, and that can get help through those programs. So it is a very fucked up system.
It was a very fucked up system. I was in a fucked up place, but the food was goddamn delicious.
It was not good where I was at.
I still have nightmares about it, but not about the food.
Did they give you some socks to keep?
No.
Oh, I got a pair of the socks.
No,
I
they
still
made,
got them. They're
they made
comfy.
us climb mountains chained together blindfolded.
See, producer Dave. It's a good idea for career move. Cooking for you're a nurse, wouldn't you? If you went worked in a facility like that, wouldn't you be a nurse as opposed to a cook? I mean, you are a good cook.
No, my dream job is to be a lunchroom lady at the state school system.
Do that.
Because
Why
after
not?
5 years, if you quit or anything, you still get your full retirement benefits.
Go be a lunch lady.
My mom was the lunch lady at my school for a little while when I was a little kid. I was like in 3rd grade.
Really?
Yeah.
And they make what I'm making now, and they ain't got to do no Rita Mendamus. They just got to do pizza, French fries, and they get to take shit home after too.
Are you
Sloppy Joes.
Are you guys like one of those type people that are like that reminisce about their school cafeteria food? Was there anything in particular you really liked?
Yeah, my
My
step
favorite
grandmother
thing
worked
was
at mine.
whenever they would pick kids and
They would pick
think it
kids
was
they
sixth-
like they
well,
were grinding them
no.
up and
like
making sloppy
sixth, like
joes.
6th and 7th grade. You had the opportunity to volunteer to be a server during lunch, and if you did, and you got to do it for a week. And I'm feeding back to myself.
I know your audio started sounding really weird. Why did it start
Is
doing?
she going through Discord?
Yeah, we're on Discord.
It does that to me after a while.
Why?
And then he tells me I have shitty shit. And I'm like, no, it's a Discord. Because after a while, apparently it gets worn out. And this is my theory.
Discord gets tired.
Discord gets all ran through and loose. And then shit gets fucked up.
That's weird.
Or it's
Anyways,
glitching.
you got to eat out of the teacher salad bar, which was just the most rad salad bar. It had everything. So you got to eat the big salad for lunch.
Oh
Which is
shit!
probably why I like a big salad for lunch.
I always liked it when we only got a salad bar occasionally, right? Like they would rotate it out. One day you would get a whole salad bar.
Not at my school.
We had Sunday bar. Did you have Sunday bar?
Occasionally, like, that was one of the rotating things that was like in and out. Like we get a Sunday bar sometimes.
If I jump out of Discord and jump back in, is it gonna fuck up your overlay?
No, just go. You can go ahead and jump back out and jump back in, and I'll do this. I'll pull me and Sparkles up real fast.
I'll keep eating fudge.
She's eating fudge. The only thing that I really remember that I truly enjoyed eating at my school was we had these chicken patty sandwiches that were just awesome. And I would like fucking load them up with mayonnaise.
I know where we can get a pallet of those and the pizzas.
You back?
Yeah, is that better? Yes, that's better.
Seems like it.
Kind of.
But
A little bit.
I don't have a deep freeze to put them in.
What are you talking about?
Those chicken patties and the pizza from school. There's a place here locally.
Well, I didn't like the. Are you talking about the square pizzas?
They got
Yeah,
both.
that's the-
They got both kinds and the Mexican.
Yeah, I didn't like those square pizzas.
Fucking surprisingly enough, like my roommate went to and did a Costco run the other day, and he got some of those Kirkland fucking deep dish pizzas that are square. And
Wait, Kirkland makes pizzas?
I guess.
And me
I mean,
seeks.
they make everything.
They can get you a meat while you're there.
But it was damn good.
I've heard, like, that's from Costco's, right? Like that's the Costco brand.
The bottom of it was like all crispy and like tasted like it had cooked and like fried itself in some good like pepperoni oil. You know how it gets that super good crispy bottom on a pan pizza that you're supposed to have, not like tastes like dough.
I don't know, because I'm not really a pan pizza kind of. I like a regular crust. I like it like. I want it to be a little thick, like I don't like a thin crust, but like I don't like a pan pizza.
There's only two pan pizzas that I like, and the one is from Little Caesars, and then the other one now is this fucking Kirkland fucking Costco one that's dank as fuck.
I don't know that I've ever liked anything from Little Caesars.
You got to go right at 4:30, 5 o'clock, right when they start doing the hot and readies for dinner.
We call it Little Scissors here.
Little Scissors.
Little Scissors.
Fucking Raymond loves that shit, doesn't he?
That's
Fucking
his
eats them
favorite.
Up. Ooh.
He's like, please can we get Little Scissors?
Ooh. Your kid has no taste. Your kid doesn't want to go with us we go to all these nice restaurants. He doesn't want to go with us to the nice restaurants. He wants.
You know what's funny? All three of us get together and we have like a docket of stories to do, and we end up sitting here and talking about food for 3 hours. That's like exactly what happened.
Oh no, we've kind of ditched that format, and we've just been going like all balls out.
You haven't gotten in the floor yet. Sometimes he just drops out and gets in the floor, so I start screaming that he's sucking on my toes, and then he gets back up.
I was trying. I turned on the water to make you think I was pissing in the sink over there a little bit ago, but I guess you couldn't hear it.
He's always pissing in this. He pisses in the garbage disposal. And nobody believes me.
But I do have some stories. Okay, so I thought the show was going to be
Are you
guys.
tall, or is your counters just short? Or do you stand on a chair?
He jumps up on the countertop and stands up on the counter.
I am average height. I'm about 6 foot. Sparkles, you're about what? 5'4", 5'5", something like that.
Well, because I'm wearing platform Crocs.
Oh, so are you usually about 5'2"?
I'm usually about 5. See, look. Here's
Oh,
my
5? That's all you are?
Yeah, show my shoe.
They make platform Crocs?
Yeah, they're platforms.
That's a hell of a croc she's got.
I could bounce that off his fucking head so hard. What? Boink!
That looks like a Dutch clog.
It does. It does. Here, I'm holding.
Carve them fuckers out of some wood.
I was gonna put it on her foot like a slipper.
Also, I wore them.
I was gonna Cinderella your fucking croc
through
on your
New
foot.
Orleans. You know when they have a lot of street sludge. My feet never got wet.
Are those the Crocs you wore?
Mm-hmm. I bounced around like a gummy bear.
Oh.
They got so much bounce in them because it's like the Croc bounce.
Yeah.
But it's this fucking deep.
What was it? Was that one of your kids?
No, that was a kitty cat.
That was a cat saying that?
No, that was me saying that.
Like, oh, you were talking to the cat.
My mom says it looks like a built-up shoe.
Oh, you're still on your Crocs.
That's what she kept saying the entire time. People gonna think you got a built-up shoe.
What does that mean? A built-up shoe?
Like one leg's shorter than the other, so you get a built-up shoe. It's got that extra thick sole on it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what she kept. People gonna think that. I was like, what? It's on both legs though.
Well, both my legs are short. Oh, brat.
See, I know about that street sludge, and that's why I wore these. I was thinking ahead.
When you say street sludge, is it like fucking people pissing in the street and the drainage of the rain and shit?
And it's also below street level, so it's also like
Vomit
the gross
and-
air that attaches to the street sludge. It's the thickness.
I don't know about your street sludge.
You know how Boston has like street tea?
No, I've never been to Boston.
The
Actually,
further south you go, it turns to sludge. You know, you can't even make pralines in the south if it's too humid because they won't set right.
can't make fudge in the South.
And if you want to know if it's too humid, just look at my hair.
I don't know how they
$28.
made this fudge. It's too humid right now to make fudge. I couldn't make fudge right now.
They got that kitchen with the stone and shit.
Oh, they got some kind of industrial equipment I ain't got.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, it's called a slab of granite.
Well, I don't understand though.
I wish
'Cause
I had
the-
one just to lay on.
Because the issue is the it turns back to sugar because the humidity causes the sugar to separate from the
Cream.
the fat. Yeah.
Pralines are good.
I think it's just how they mix it on the granite stone till it sets.
On a gator, what's a gator? With a cleaner tank on the back, they clean the piss. Oh, like some kind of. When you're talking about a gator with some kind of cleaner tank on its back, I'm thinking like a actual alligator. Like, oh yeah.
A cartoon alligator pumping through going, hey.
Hey, Al. Hey there, Mitch.
I actually have a story about an alligator. Do you want to do
you know?
Do you want to hear about a cannibal alligator?
Let's hear about the cannibal alligator.
But aren't all alligators cannibals? First of all, like aren't they carnivores?
I mean, given the opportunity, I assume, yeah.
So you're saying there's no difference between being a carnivore and a cannibal?
It's eating
Depends on who
another.
you ask, I suppose.
It's eating another alligator.
Well, maybe it was talking shit.
Yeah. Meat is meat. To like,
Maybe it doesn't want to eat it. It just wants to kill that motherfucker for talking alligator shit to him.
It's dragging its ass. That's for
Maybe
sure.
he slept with his alligator daughter. You don't know. Maybe he snuck up and tried to have sex with his alligator wife. You don't know.
Maybe he made a joke about it being in G.I. Jane 2, and so I decided to just drag it all over the golf course.
Is it dead?
I mean, that could be Biggie Smalls. That could be Tupac. We don't know.
He just seems to be torturing him, isn't he? Like,
it's like when you go and you mess with snakes in their timeline. You just shouldn't do it.
why are you guys gawking at the alligator business? He's got important alligator business to do.
He's like, look at how tall I am. Take a picture.
I know its arm is moving. I see that now. Like it's struggling. But I think the alligator is totally like.
I think the big alligator's putting on a show now. Look, it's got to go back down to its belly. It was really trying hard to stay. It was like, look, I'm a big dog.
That's a big scaly pupper.
A big scaly bubber. I wouldn't want any piece of him.
Him scaly boy.
The beast
really
was
not even on some boots. Nice purse.
He was dubbed Grandpappy. He's a 20-foot cannibal alligator, but I don't know why are they calling him cannibal? Like, is it not normal for alligators to eat other alligators?
Yeah.
I mean, again, we don't know if it's eating it. It may have done something. That might be alligator justice.
Hey, you might be onto something here. Experts warn that with mating season approaching, cannibal male alligators may get aggressive and kill smaller rivals. Alligator breeding season usually starts in April, and mating season tends to begin in May and June. So you males get very territorial during mating season. So there
It's
you
the
go.
fucking alligator purge.
He was just showing dominance to a smaller rival. I felt like that's the kind of video I like to show Sparkles. I feel like she's into that shit.
I mean, that's kind of how
Animal
I feel
video.
when I go into the grocery store and I see some bitch cut me off and I'm trying to look at something. I'm not hungry to eat her, but I just want to grab her real quick and just hold her real tight until she just drops. And then I can keep on about my shop.
And then you gonna drag her off into the water like a good bog witch.
Latch your jaw around her neck and just like pacify
Really, you're
her.
just going to the grocery store to entice one of these people to do something froggy in front of you, so you can just do your bog witch thing.
She doesn't even go in the grocery store. She made me go in and buy the fudge.
Yeah.
She's hunting.
She gets her groceries like put in her car or like fucking delivered to her.
Well, not here lately.
Well,
That's why I've been
something
going.
to do tonight. She doesn't have time to bog witch. She had to take him do the show.
Yeah, I had to conserve my energy. I wasn't hunting tonight.
You can't. She doesn't have time to do the show and also death rolls in the swamp.
I got hair, man. Do you want this hair or bog witch hair?
Yeah.
I had to use
We
it.
don't want this show to end up in something like you have to share it to somebody, otherwise in 7 days you die. You just can't.
I mean, this is infrared thermal straightening
You keep talking about being a bog witch.
at 450 degrees.
you're
That's how
getting-
you have to press the bog witch out. I mean, look at how long my hair is. It's all the way, look, down my waist. But when it's bog witch, it's about right here, and then it's this wide.
Yeah. With twigs.
Yeah,
And
and I don't know where the fucking twigs keep coming from.
They just pop out. They spring forth overnight.
And then I start growing these weird things right here. I got to file them down when I do my teeth.
When you do your teeth.
Yeah, like when I'm flossing, I just take the Dremel out and get them two bones real quick. About once a week.
Ooh, just thinking about
No one else has these bones growing out right here? Just me?
those are tusks, honey. They're tusks.
Oh, my bad.
We can't even show ourselves at a Pastor Greg Locke congregation.
See?
Otherwise, we'll be called out as a witch right as soon as we enter the area.
Muffin, do you want to gag?
You got some fangs.
They're way up here.
I'm sorry.
Maybe that's why I got sinus issues. Who knows?
And a
Because
tail.
your teeth are big?
I mean, I'm a woman. I'm just a medical mystery.
Your tusks are coming out. Your tail's coming out. You're just like you're
I'm
trying
growing
to
this
transform
dick.
right in front of us.
Yeah, it seems like you got a lot of growth. You got a
Yeah.
lot of growth.
Like they cut one dick out, another one grows in. They cut it out, another one grows in.
See, that's what I'm saying. She's more of a lizard tail as opposed to a monkey tail.
We don't know
needs
how
to
it's
gnaw
going to
more.
end up. I need
Maybe
more-
that's why. Like, maybe the twigs spring forth out of the bog hair, so you can chew on them to get your fangs down.
Or maybe I should just go ahead and just let them cut on through the skin. And them keep growing. Like everybody thinks the Dremel's for my toes. No.
What's wrong with your toes?
But that's what you're supposed to use the Dremel for, is for your nails.
You're supposed to use it for like fucking shaping wood and stuff.
No, I got one for nails.
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
yeah. Yeah, that's like a nail salon one. That's yeah.
Oh, I didn't know they made those. I've only seen it as like a edging tool in like woodworking and shit.
Oh no, you've never been on the nail and beauty side of Instagram or Pinterest
you like
or-
sharpen knives with them or some shit.
If I grow
That's what you have
tusks,
put on your fingers is knives.
do you think Alabama will adopt me as the mascot and everybody be like, Row Tide?
What are you talking about?
When I grow my tusk out.
When you grow your tusk.
Yeah, like an
Tusk
elephant.
and tails, and then let her bog witch hair go, and then
Roll Tide.
her stompy crocs.
You're describing like turning into like a gremlin or some shit.
Am I going into goblin mode?
Goblin
Is this goblin mode?
It's full bog witch mode. She's Mad Madam Lavendar.
Don't make me show you my dick.
Please do not get us banned on Twitch.
Don't worry. It's not offensive. It's a girl dick. Easy on the eyes. Not all aggressive and striking like a snake.
This is no cobra we're talking about.
Yeah,
this is a little
my girl
cat.
dick does this.
There's a little anime drop appear over its head when it comes out.
It's got cat ears. If you look at it too long, it goes meow.
It glitters.
It ain't got veins in it.
Nope.
It's nothing aggressive like that shit at all. It's how male nipples don't get censored. Girl dicks don't get censored.
Right.
Because they're not obscene.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's true.
God didn't make this. This ain't from your world.
Radon did.
I'm like a fucking Pokemon. I'm evolving. I literally just leveled the fuck up on evolution. You know, there's at least one or two more. Before I'm in my full form for battle.
What's your Pokemon name? Was that it? Was that your name you picked? I thought it had like a chew in it or something.
Bogwitchy.
A Charge-a-chew or some shit.
Bogwitchachew.
I think we should turn that into like an NFT or some shit. We got to make a picture
By
of
the end, I'm just cousin it.
Goblin Sparkles. And we're going to sell the NFT of Goblin Sparkles. You like that idea?
I'll basically just be cousin it, making a bunch of weird meepy sounds.
You all heard about NFTs? That was crazy. I don't know what just growled at me.
Sounded like Lurch.
Usually it's
G. Willikers.
It's usually Sparkles growling at me. It could be an old man orgasming.
No, that's when you they just saw you touch the thermostat and they went.
Honey, I don't ever touch the thermostat anymore. I fucking Google controls my thermostat.
I touch it, and then Google
There's
reports me.
So many fucking clips that we've taken over the years that we just don't play anymore. And then Dave sends me the whole repository, and I'm just like, oh my god. We used to play this game. Here's the theme song for the game.
Is it 100 or is it 3? How many beers has Dave had?
He's had enough to be called Gay Steve. That's how many beers Dave has had.
Hasn't gotten to the Gay Steve point.
I think
So
we ate edibles that night, and I remember looking over at you and being like, "I'm Gay Steve."
What night? What night are you talking about?
Remember we were doing edibles. It was before my surgery. And we were eating all those edibles.
We've done edibles many nights.
It was the night we got way too fucked. You were like, I gotta go. I might not make it home. I gotta go now. I might not make it home.
I did that?
Yes. And David even started fucking with me. He went out to the dumpster and he goes, he's out there by the dumpster crying, saying he can't make it home.
Are you Wait, was I at your house?
Yeah. Remember, I was even putting like the coconut oil in your mouth and shit.
The look on his
No.
face says he doesn't remember any of these things.
No, I don't remember any of these. When was this?
It was like the weekend before my surgery.
So like a month ago?
Yeah. Like you had a heck of concern about getting home. You're like, if I don't leave now, I won't ever make it. I'll never make it. I don't even know where I live anymore.
Why wouldn't I make it? Like I live feet away, like 500.
And you kept
600
telling me that
feet.
my singing was making you paranoid.
Was that the night that you were like you had been doing like oil all day and like somehow you had energy out the ass and you were just
Yeah, I'd been starting from start to finish infusing and making edibles, and you were there.
I'm dramatic. Did you see her earlier when I sprayed the cologne? You're calling me dramatic? Come on.
Oh, please.
Oh, please.
It was all in my nose and mouth. It literally gave me member berries.
Of what?
CK1.
It's Curve.
It tastes like CK1 memories.
I know it's a
Spray it in your
completely
mouth and see if it takes you
cologne.
back. It's a time travel.
I never drank CK1.
Obviously, you've never been in the car with a bunch of people spraying it.
Yeah.
No, I don't even know what CK1 smells like.
Well, I know what it tastes like, and that's what it tastes like.
Or maybe just fucking colognes taste a certain way. I don't know. I don't.
It
Why
tastes
did you?
like the
Why did you
devil's
taste it?
spit.
Why did you take? Why were you?
Because it was in. You sprayed it so much in the air.
It just goes.
Because you have to
in
breathe. I'm a
everything.
human. I don't have gills or any other filtration system to get oxygen into my body. My
So
pussy
it
don't
infuses
breathe.
into your mouth and your sinuses.
If I could breathe through my asshole, I'd be doing that shit. But I can't.
Oh, okay.
It would be a lot filtered, wouldn't it? I wouldn't have to fucking deal with smelling people. It's all nice and tucked in my own little olfactory systems, all covered with my butt cheeks and safe.
Some people are more bottom than others.
Ain't that the truth?
I want my nose safe near my butthole.
Well, Spider Pickle, I don't go out. I don't see people that often, so like I have Curve on once or twice a week tops. So like I don't know about nose blindness because I'm not wearing it every day, and I do switch it up. I don't always wear the Curve. You can see like I've had it for years, and there's very little of it that I've actually used.
You need some Halston.
I don't know what that is.
You need to get on.
I've used quite a bit more of the Jupe. I've only been on the Curve
You need
recently.
to stop with the Jupe and the Curve. You need
Why?
to stop it.
Why?
Stop it.
You don't like the
You
Jupe?
get what you pay for.
Can I go get the Jupe and you smell the Jupe? And
I
you
don't
tell
want
me
to. I don't know.
You don't like the Jupe?
No.
I think it smells fruity and fun, and that's why like I'm a fun guy. That's why I wear the Jupe.
I like the blue, the Chanel blue cologne for men. BLEU blue.
Jupe smells nice, yes. And then I liked Happy an awful lot. I wore Happy for a while. Mainly it was orange colored, and I thought that was cool. I quit wearing cologne for the longest time when I was a smoker because I was like, what's the fucking point? I'm just gonna cover it up. So
Because it's polite for other people who don't smoke.
Well, I didn't smell bad. I still wore deodorant, and I would spray like Axe and shit. Like that's what I would get.
I didn't either. It was funny. Like whenever after I quit this last time.
You and
After I quit this last time, I told people at work that I quit, and they're like, "You smoke?" And I'm like, "Yeah." They're like, "You never smelled like it." And I just took that as a compliment. I'm like, "Oh, thank you," because I tried really hard. Not. Oh God, I hate it when your fucking hair smells like cigarettes and shit. It's like, ugh.
Yeah, I'm sure I stunk people out, back when I smoked. So
I smell everything. and I don't like it.
What do I smell like?
Like I know if somebody at work has a yeast infection. I know people who have
Ooh,
dogs.
okay, maybe I don't smell out everything.
Like I smell everything. I smell the future. I know what's about to happen based on this.
Do you smell the pumpkin
You smell an
souffle?
asteroid before it hits the earth. That could be kind of useful.
I smell everything.
Do you smell the pumpkin souffle?
No, I don't.
You're so
well, then you
basic.
don't smell everything. Then it's in my wax burner over there.
Sorry, I've been assaulted by my olfactory senses. I've been just fucking assaulted.
She's still complaining about when I sprayed my cologne.
Yup.
So, long story short,
And what was it? Was it a long story short, or did she go on for hours?
the guys, we be pranking each other like this because we can time travel.
Wait a minute, that's not Madison Star Moon, is it? That's who I thought it was at first.
What are these dumbass humans finna do with this Bible?
Who is that?
That's Tila Tequila.
Tila Tequila.
I was like, it sounds like my mama.
Well, no wonder I didn't know.
In the name of Jesus.
Yeah, your mom is wild. If
It had my mom's energy in it.
your mom should do Twitch streams, and then fucking Dave could watch your mom. That's seriously.
Like I told everybody, they were like, "What do you mean your mom is like Anna Nicole?" And I was like, "Well, imagine if Anna Nicole were Southern and had to continue to survive as Vicky Lynn. That's my mama."
I don't really know what that means. I don't.
She's drugged down and wispy, carefree, but still.
Yeah, I get it.
So yeah, that's who was in charge of me, and I was afraid.
What's up, Zoot? Us lefties. We don't do politics on Friday night. Oh shit! I gotta turn the music back on.
Oh,
I'm like, I can play
planetarium.
some music.
I don't know what Media Winch has in mind over there.
I mean, I could play some music too if you'd get me a trombone.
We need to get you a trombone on the show. You're not gonna get me like copyright and like lose my 12 cents, are you?
I gotta find where my fucking volume thing is. So I can turn it down.
Because I want my 12 cents from you two, Media Winch.
Not the rusty trombone, an actual trombone. My mom's still angry about me playing the trombone.
Why?
She told you why.
I don't remember this.
Because she thought I looked ridiculous, dragging something that was bigger than me up and down the sidewalk every day.
Could have been worse. It could have been a tuba.
How's that?
It's like a funky episode of Seinfeld.
Too high strung for Friday night. Like I'm almost
Too high strung for Friday.
I'm on almost a bedtime.
Oh, is this
All right,
fighting music?
You do not have to play music, Media Winch. We've got it covered.
All right, do your thing.
I don't know. Like you just inviting the jazz band up in here.
That's Juan Maserati.
I'm not familiar.
He's one of our co-hosts on Tuesdays.
Real shit.
I told Raymond to bring me something. I was thirsty, and I haven't heard from him. I think he blocked me.
Do you want some more tea? God damn it! Do you want some milk?
No, I don't want any milk, Papa. Stop it.
It's the cat ears. It throws him off. He's just like, anything with cat ears wants milk.
Well, do you want to wrap it up so you can go home and have your own tea?
I want wet food. I'm gonna eat it real fast and I'm gonna throw it up right here.
I need some wet.
Gonna do just like Socks did earlier. I see it. Well, Media Winch, thank you for joining us. I'm sorry that we couldn't do our actual little bit we were gonna do, But it was
no
fun having
worries.
you on. I thought
Next time.
If you guys were to do a show together, what would be the name of the show?
Probably 2 bog witches and a microphone. I think that just nails it down.
That is a great name. That works. Thank you, darling. Have a fantastic Friday.
You too.
I was waving at you with my hand that's not on camera.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, Media Winch. Well, that was fun, don't you think? All right, what'd you learn tonight?
That you suck at wiring up technology and shit. And that
what?
Discord is glitchy and it will
What?
give you feedback no matter what kind
Why
of
do
equipment you have.
Hold on. I am an audiovisual technician. I suck at wiring up.
These little connection remote things, you suck at it.
No, that was not my issue. It was Media Winch's issue. Don't blame me.
I'm gonna blame you.
Everything was correct on my end.
Why you want to blame her?
Because it was her. She restarted and it worked.
And then she kept getting feedback because Discord gets all ran through and loose.
We can blame Discord then. Don't blame me. Okay, continue. What else did you learn?
That you only remember selective shit about some life that may not have existed.
You didn't learn that tonight.
Yeah, we learned it tonight.
You've known that for years.
That you've been living a life that you may not have actually lived. That's the only thing you remember.
I've got pictures.
Well, I mean,
I've got documentation.
I got pictures of me in a fire truck. That don't mean I was a firefighter.
I know I was a writer for a newspaper because I have the newspaper clippings with my byline. I know I was on the radio because I have pictures of me on the radio. I have the audio of me giving the news on the radio. I know it happened. I have a portfolio of work that spans my entire 20-year career that I can go through. I know the life I lived happened.
On the radio. Whoa, on the radio.
I think, therefore I am. I talk, therefore I am. Anything else that you learned?
This is all a lie.
I don't like having. I had an existential crisis on this very show. What, 2 months ago?
That's what you kept saying.
And like, I don't like you trying to provoke me into having another one. You're trying to give me doubt about who I am and my own existence, making me question myself. Am I really here? I don't like it.
Maybe I'm getting you emotionally prepared for what's about to come, sir.
What's about to come, ma'am?
Everything.
What does that mean? You're talking like a right winger, like fucking Joe Biden's bringing on the new world order, and we're all gonna be like depopulated.
You better start getting rid of all your self-doubt now while we're still in a nice little thing.
Nice little, what, my apartment?
Yeah.
This nice little thing is my apartment. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, well, this has been a very interesting show. A very interesting...
The end is nigh.
The end is nigh.
Summer's coming.
I can't wait for summer. Well, I can't wait for spring. We still haven't really got to spring yet. That is upsetting to me. You have anything else you want to say to people?
I got a lot of shit, but none of it's good for this.
All right, go ahead, light one up, tip one back. It's all right to have a little fun before you hit the sack.
Grow a tail, grow a penis.
I am JustinFREAKIN. This is Sparkles Lavendar. Programming note, the Troll Patrol will be on early on Sunday, probably 4:20. We'll go on at like 4:20 because it's WrestleMania weekend. I'm going to watch WrestleMania. If you're watching on Twitch, you're going to head over to Echoplex Media.
You're going to take a nap and forget.
I'm going to take a nap and forget and not do a Troll Patrol. That's possible as well. So we'll see you guys Sunday night on the Troll Patrol.